running backs, we'll get two.
Yep.
Who do you think's the starter? Because I know who I think the starter is.
Well, I think you know who you want to be the starter.
I think I know.
Well, I don't think it's going to be Michael Carter.
I think he's the one who's going to lead them in attempts and yards and pretty much everything you want.
So here's why I don't think so. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Michael P. Ryan. I know you kind of liked him a little bit last year.
I thought he had some juice coming out when we did our rookie previews last year. I liked the tape on him. He was in a terrible situation last year. He didn't do much when he was in there. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen for him.
Yeah, so the only concern that I have is Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, I don't think he's concerning for me. He saw 33 touches last year.
Yeah, but
33 touches.
Yeah, but he was hurt, wasn't he?
He played 8 games. Over half of his touches came in one game.
Mm-hmm.
In a running back rotation where Raheem Mostert was hurt, Jeff Wilson was hurt, Jerick McKinnon was hurt. There's plenty of opportunity for him to come in there.
He only played half a season.
Okay, whatever. His yards per carry were 1.89. He saw 5 targets on the season. I mean, you look at his career statistics, and it is just he's just not good anymore, man. He is.
Yeah, I'm
done.
just hopeful. I'm
done.
holding out, and I'm hopeful.
I give you week 1. He'll probably be labeled the starter on the depth chart. He'll get that veteran bump. That happens a lot. But I don't think you look at the season totals at the end of next year. I don't think it's going to be close.
Yo, I definitely agree with you there. I just don't think Michael Carter is going to start the season. I think he'll take over.
Michael Carter is going to be a guy late in redraft leagues to target.
I wouldn't wait too long, but yeah, because I do think that he's going to go sooner rather than later.
I went after him in our Dynasty rookie draft. I took him with the 8th overall pick, I believe. Grabbed all the running backs in that draft.
I don't think you had 8. Did you trade?
Yeah, I traded from Carlos.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I had 8 and I traded it to Carlos.
I ended up with my first 3 picks. I think they were all top 12 picks. Took Najee at 2, Michael Carter at 8, and Trey Sermon at like 12 or 13th.
Yeah, I actually like mine because we're going to talk about one here in a little bit.
Yep. So, yeah, that's the running backs to talk about. Wide receivers, they brought in Corey Davis.
Yeah.
Who was good last year. 31st in 14 games, signed as a free agent, 3 years, $38 million. What do you think when we go through our rankings? Do you think he's going to be a top 30 guy? It's going to be right around there.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, Corey Davis is another one of those extremely inconsistent receivers that just has never really put it all together. Here he is. I do think that they gave him an opportunity to be the number 1. I think he's going to be the number one.
Yeah, he's the number 1.
I think that's what there is, and he should have the opportunity. He had that in Tennessee. I don't think he ever really made it worth that in Tennessee.
Never.
Especially when A.J. Brown got there. But I kind of keep forgetting that he was the 5th overall pick in 2017.
When he came out, I thought he was going to be like the next Julio or something like that.
Like it just blows my mind.
The perfect package. He was everything you look for in a wide receiver.
Yeah. So he finished last season with 5 touchdowns, 15.1 yards per reception, which isn't terrible.
Good.
Almost 1,000 yards.
Different offensive system.
Yes.
You have Derrick Henry, a lot of play action.
Yes.
He's the number 2 in that offense. A.J. Brown's drawing all the major double teams.
And
that's
still
going to be very
it.
different in New York.
We'll have to see if he's going to be able to he'll draw the double teams, I think, but we'll see if he can get past it. I do think Zack Wilson, though, I have Corey Davis on my team in Dynasty. I'm not overly afraid to take a chance on Corey Davis.
Worse than last year.
Right. And I think, in my opinion, Zack Wilson is a little bit more excitable in the sense that they might be able to make some really cool plays.
Oh, yeah. No,
so
yeah.
we'll kind of have to wait and
get
see.
Out of the pocket.
And I do think that they're going to have to pass a lot more. You don't have to worry about Derrick Henry taking 30 touches a game.
Still a long way away from being competent.
Right, but which is fine.
Same with the offense.
They're still going to have to pass a lot.
Yeah.
And you don't have Derrick Henry taking 30 touches a game.
No. And you're not going to have that play action game work like that.
Right. So it is going to be vastly different, but I don't mind it. And he's someone that I'm really kind of interested in. Maybe in that back end of the draft, and we'll kind of just have to wait and see. But I wouldn't mind him being like my maybe my 4th or 5th wide receiver.
One of like the first or second bench spots.
Right.
That's probably where he's going to go.
Right.
So then they spin up in the draft. I mean, not really spin up, but they got a highly thought of wide receiver in the draft. Elijah Moore, second pick of the second round.
I'm really excited about this.
I do like this fit a lot for their team. They can still hold out a little bit of hope for Denzel Mims, who was a rookie last year, did nothing. Jamison Crowder is the only one in this offense last year that did anything.
Who's also being, I don't know if you've heard this too, but is borderline possibly going to get cut before the season.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll just talk about him too here. When he played last year, he was good. He played 12 games, and in those 12 games, he was 21st in points per game.
Who were we talking about? Which one?
Jamison Crowder.
Okay.
Yeah, Denzel Mims. He played 9 games last year, and on a points per game basis, he was the 94th best wide receiver.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah,
But that's the thing. Elijah Moore is just going to be that slot receiver. So I do kind of understand if you're going to cut Crowder. I don't know if I would do that yet, just so you can have more depth on the team. But yeah, I think the Denzel Mims train's probably over. I'm not really excited about him at all. But Elijah Moore is very intriguing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it. I think they're two different players. I mean, Denzel Mims is going to play the outside.
Yeah, he only plays outside.
Yeah, so I still think Denzel Mims can be a number 2 in this offense. Let's see what happens when he has opportunity with someone that can possibly be a good number 1, where he doesn't have to be that, and let him grow. And again, it's freaking Adam Gase, and even Sam Darnold at times did not look very good. I think with a new regime coming in, with a quarterback that can play and move around the pocket like he can, make some plays with his feet and with his arm, I am curious to see Denzel Mims. I do think he'll take a step. I actually traded for him in Dynasty because I felt like at some point one of these two guys are going to make it work on this team. I have their whole wide receiver core.
Yeah, you do.
Because one of these 3 guys is going to come out and just be dominant this year. I just don't know which one.
Too.
Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked our video today, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the little bell icon. Get notified whenever we go live or post other videos. You can see the link below. You can click on previous videos. You can also leave comments below. We'd love to hear from you guys as well. And we'll catch you next week.
Have a good one.